My friends, it's sketchbook tour time. This is the sketchbook I made when I was 16, like 4 years ago, and it is the only one that is entirely filled, every single page. So I think a little preview is necessary. This sketchbook was made when I was 16. I was in school, I was very free, and I was learning pencil colors, how to use them, how to make sketches with them. So the entire sketchbook is kind of really filled with portraits rather than paintings, which is something I'm exploring now since I'm grown. But this one is filled with portraits and a lot of fan art, which I think most of you will like because I love them too, and they're very realistic. And I think this is my most favorite sketchbook ever. I mean, I could go on and see the other ones, but I will never love those sketchbooks as much as I love this one. So let's just get into it. Guys, it is finally a sketchbook tour time. Starting off strong, we have this portrait. Can anyone guess who it is? It's a portrait of Selena Gomez. I know it doesn't look like her, but this was me exploring pencil colors at that time. Next, we have Will Byers from Stranger Things. Honestly, this was a portrait of Noah Schnapp I made like 3 years ago. And right now when the volume 4 came, and that's when I added the nosebleed and changed his eye color. Otherwise, that's not how it looked. Next, we have a watercolor painting. It's not entirely watercolor. You see the flowers and the butterfly that's made from Faber-Castell pencil colors. Rest is just pure watercolors. This was me trying them for the very first time, and I think it turned out very beautiful. This is one of the most prettiest things I think I've ever made. These holographic shoes. They look so gorgeous. The colors came out so beautifully. I mean, just look at them. I think Faber-Castell's pencil colors work pretty well when you're trying to create something like this. Then we have this. Hold on, let me do this. Yeah, so I think I just saw this on Pinterest and I thought it looked very beautiful and I just made it. I think the eyes were the prettiest part of the entire portrait because just look at how beautifully the colors popped here. Anyways, if anyone's wondering what pencil color these are, it's just the normal Faber-Castell ones. Let me show you these ones. I know it's not in a very good condition, but I used these ones to create all of this, and I think they work pretty well. Next up is some very self-motivating one. I've always been someone who was an advocate of speaking up for things through my art, and I think creating this was one of the best experience. Because you see all this written, stupid, worthless, immature, all the things women are called on a daily basis. And then there's beautiful, because that's what every woman really is. I don't know if anyone's gonna like the next one, but we have a portrait of Taylor Swift. And by no means it looks like Taylor Swift. I don't know what happened to her hair, it looks fried, really. But yeah, let's not waste more time on this one. This is one of the most liked art piece of mine. People like it a lot, and so do I. It's very beautiful. I like how the details came out and how the reflections worked. It's actually very pretty. Using red and so many tones together is different when you don't have that many shades, but this one worked pretty well. If anyone knows who this person is, who this woman is, I would really appreciate it if you comment down below her name, because she's very well known actually. And I love how the hair turned out on this one. Please do comment down below. And then we have this. Oh my god, yeah. Honestly, I think I love creating holographic, stuff, art pieces, and one that reflects light, because the holographic shoes looked good and this one just looks great. Next I have, this. I think this is the most stereotypical fictional man artwork that was ever created. This is how every single fictional man is described. The suit, the tie, the attitude, I think it was just captured very perfectly. And I do love the shades of brown that I put in the background because it makes it pop out even more. Now we will be starting off strong with the fan art. Harry Styles, when he had long hair, which was honestly one of my most favorite eras of Harry Styles ever. I loved creating this. I think the nose looks very pointed and it makes him give this strong features that he really has. Obviously, I have never watched The Vampire Diaries, but I have always loved his character and his work, so of course I had to, make his portrait. And I think the eyes look so good here too. I mean, just look at them. After this, a blank page, because I have no idea why it's blank. Yeah, this was made when I turned 16, and as you can tell by now, I loved creating holographic stuff, so it looks great. I love how it pops. Another watercolor painting. I was not a pro at watercolor, and still not, but I still think it looks kind of okay. Another blank page, of course. Then comes my most favorite portrait I've ever done. This is of Harry Styles. I added the crown there, and in the entire portrait I think the eyes are the prettiest and the detailing on the crown. There are so many details and each one of them looks so beautifully done. I think no portrait I ever make after this will ever top this one. This will be my forever favorite. Then we have Louis Tomlinson. Because imagine creating Harry Styles and not creating Louis Tomlinson. I did make his "It Is What It Is" tattoo, and I don't like how his hair is made, but it still looks pretty good. And if you can guess by now, I was going with the entire One Direction. So next we have Liam Payne. I really do hope he's happy now, wherever he is. I know we all miss him. Next I have Niall Horan. I love how it turned out. The details are so immaculate on this one too. I mean, just look at that. It's so gorgeous. Next, of course, Zayn Malik. Honestly, to be very honest, the most difficult person to create was Zayn, and I still don't think it looks like him. But yeah, I think it looks well. Hands that I never, painted. If anyone can guess whose hands these are, you guys are true fans. Next is something I made for the Pride month. It is very beautiful. I love how the colors turned out on the eye, of course. I think the best thing I ever create are the eyes. I am very good at drawing those, which is very obvious. And then we have another Selena Gomez portrait. When she went blonde, I again added a flower crown. And my favorite part of this entire portrait is the hand. It came out so beautifully, and this is such a huge deal to me because I can never create hands. I'm one of those artists, of course. And I know it still does not look like another watercolor painting of wine splashed all over the floor. I love this one too. It looks very good, you know. If you see it on a different angles, you can feel like it is actually there. Next, I was creating this portrait of Ash, and it's not complete, and I don't know why I never completed it. But even like this, it looks so beautiful. I really do wish I had completed it before, but I guess it is what it is. This entire thing was made with watercolors, and it's really not my forte, and I do think it becomes after a while. But I love how it looks. This was when I jumped into just, plain charcoals, and I love the details on it. It's not my favorite, but I guess it works. I love this eye. The entire piece is filled with different type of eyes, but this was purely made with watercolors, and it turned out pretty beautiful. So yeah, I'll give that much. This is a very beautiful spread. I was making a butterfly. I never completed it. Just another watercolor painting with, I don't know, some song written all over it. And I don't really like this page, to be very, very honest. I don't know why I made it. Another blank page. This is hands down my most favorite artwork I've ever done. I don't know why I have this thing for dark art, and just look at it. It's deep, it's dark, and it looks so good. It's honestly one of my most favorite ones. A girl taking a mirror selfie, because why not? Yeah, I think it looks good too. And yeah. And with that, the sketchbook tour is over. This was everything I created in the sketchbook, and also to let you know, many of the paintings on this are available as originals and as prints to buy. So if you're interested, and if you want to buy it for your home or anything, you can just DM me or email me. It's in my YouTube bio. You can just go